just checking if it works. Water break, always needed. Stay hydrated. If you don't stay hydrated, what are you really doing with yourself? Do you know what I mean though? Okay, I'm done. Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and it is the first MUA Monday that is not live. We are here, we are on YouTube, and as always, I'm always late but worth the wait. So you guys know that this is definitely going to be uploaded late, don't you? Because I'm never on time, never. But yeah, I just want to say thank you guys so much for all your love and support of my decision to take MUA Monday to YouTube. And now if you do miss it on a Monday, you can access it any day of the week. So you've always got a bit of me. So basically, little life update. I have had, let me lick my teeth. I've had my teeth gems done this week. They are literally insane. Look, I love them. I'm obsessed. But I'm going to be creating this face of makeup for you today. This is my go-to airport easygoing glam because for one, your girl's always late. For two, who's got the time to be doing their makeup, full face of glam for the airport. For three, I was absolutely way too scared today to show you a full glam look because my editing skills are not quite there yet. But you know what? It is what it is. This is my airport glam. So if you want to learn how I created this face of makeup, keep watching. Yeah, that's good. It's a good bit of water, I'll tell you that for free. So if you watched my last YouTube video, which you should have, and if you didn't, I'll be upset, take it personally. But you will remember this product. So this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Brown Brow Wiz, and this is my little mirror from Doll Beauty. So I'm just going to go in and fill a little bit of my brow. So one end is a pencil and then the other end is a little spoolie thing, right? So I just go in, brush my brows upwards. Now because this is a bit of airport glam, girl, I'm not looking to do too much. I'm not looking to do that. So I'm just going to take it underneath. You can just see that I am just literally filling in a little bit here, and then just little, if I got some bald patches, I got some bald patches, you know. So I'm just gonna fill in here, a little bit on the front, just brush that through. And I quite like a fluffy brow, so just do it to the other side. Guys, last week I had an absolute, can you even see what I'm doing? Checking the monitor. I had an absolute mare, right, last week because I thought that I knew how to edit and upload. And I feel like every week I'm posting another YouTube, I'm learning more and more. But you know what? It is what it is. I will get there, I will learn. So when I'm matching up my brows, I just like to kind of draw a little line, like, not like that because that was absolutely wonky as anything. But just draw a faint, I do obviously wipe it off, I don't walk around with the line there, but just to make sure that everything's kind of level, the top's level and the bottom's level. My eyebrows are really playing up lately. I don't know if anyone else gets this. They've been very naughty lately. I really hope I'm not like shadowing my face. Let me move in a little bit more. So I've basically just brushed them through like so. And I'm all about messy brows, so I don't really do too much to them. That's basically it for filling them in. And then I'm going to take next my favourite, well, one of my favourite brow setters. This is a 24-hour brow setter by Benefit. It's just a clear brow gel, but girl, when I tell you, your brows will not move off your face for minimum of 24 hours. So I'm just literally putting that through spiking up the hairs. I like my brows messy, fluffy, and that is it. Brows are done. On to the next step. This is a new product that I've been using. This is the Walida, I think it's Walida. It's the Walida Skin Food. Now, I read loads of reviews about this, and a lot of people use the regular one, but I don't like heavy moisturisers. They just make my makeup slide. They make me feel really cakey, really oily. So I went for the Skin Food in Light. This smells, I did use it before, I'm testing it out on here, so. But this smells insane. So just take a little bit on my hands and just rub it all over my face. This is like a primer. I'm just going to tuck my nose ring in. Wait there. There you go. So this smells like very lavendery. So if you don't like lavender, girl, this product is not for you. But I really like it. It makes my makeup sit absolutely flawlessly. My first product, if you want a screenshot, YouTuber style. The next product I'm going to be going in with is, if you guys have watched MUA Monday, right, so I know it's a bit different format, YouTube, MUA Monday. If we get it out on a Monday, I'll be very surprised. And if we don't, then mind your fucking business, because I'm trying my best. But anyway, so Dior, this is the Dior Backstage Foundation. It is a face and body foundation. This is like second skin. It is so nice. It's so dewy. And it just is lovely. Like, it just is one of my favourite foundations. I mean, the bottle is absolutely battered, so you can tell how much I love this. I bought 3 shades in this. I bought 4 warm olive, 3 warm olive, and 4 warm, because I've got a little bit of a tan going on. Yeah, I'm using 4 warm because it's slightly darker than the others. So I'm going to use this. Oh, it's there. So I'm going to apply this. Sorry, I've got wet hands now. I forgot to wet my sponge, so I had to run off and do that. This sponge is probably one of the best sponges I've ever used in my life, but I can't tell you what it is yet because it's still in the process. Just bear with on that. Every time I say bear with, I need to get a little pot and just put £1 in it, because I'll be a millionaire by the end of the fucking year. This is the Dior foundation. I'm just going to apply this. You've got to shake it. Before you use it, and then I'm going to apply that to the back of my hand, just a little dollop. Here's a new sponge as well, by the way. Can we just appreciate how beautiful this sponge is? I love a new sponge. So just taking that in there, this sponge is now ruined, and I'm just going to put that on my face. So my foundation always looks really dark. You guys know, if you've seen MUA Monday before, you will know what I mean by this, because I lighten it up. So just the way I do my makeup, I like to go really dark with foundation and then lighten it up with my concealers. Right, so a little bit more. I like applying it to the back of my hand because it kind of, if I'm in a rush, don't get me wrong, I'll just whack it all over my face, but I like applying it to the back of my hand just because I feel like it goes on a bit more like lighter. And where obviously airport glam, I don't really want heavy light makeup on my face because I'm on a plane. It's got time for that. Nobody got time for that. That is the coverage of the foundation. You can still see my skin through it, which is nice, but it just kind of evens everything out. It's just a nice bit of coverage. Always. Again, another product from last week. This is the Laguna bronzer in the shade 02. So I used 03. It's a little bit dark for me, so I'm going to try this one. It's still got my fingerprints in it. But I'm just going to take a sort of flat stippling brush, I want to call it, and just dip it in. It's probably too much. And I'm just putting that here. I just want it like a little bit of bronze just to go on. And then I'm going down the side of the nose. And don't worry about this, it does look dark, but it blends really nice, so just don't stress. I always take a fluffy brush just to blend in the nose contour. And again, with my stuff, you know what I'm like. I always like to go in messy, and then we'll worry about neatening up after. Taking the sponge that we use to put our foundation on and just neatening up the underneath of the contour. Taking the Huda Beauty concealer in the shade, what's it in the shade? 4.1. I really love this concealer because it's not too bright. It's like, it brightens, but it's not mad like bright, you know. And I'm gonna put that here, here, here. You can always add more once you've blended it out, so don't go mad. A little bit here. Snatched. He's so. Just blending that in. I'm just going to add a bit more colour on the cheek. Next I'm going to be taking this Laura Mercier. It is a tinted moisturiser blush. So this is in the shade Parasol, and I really like these colours. They blend so nicely. So I'm going to put a little bit here and a little bit there. That wasn't a little bit actually, it was a lot. With the bottom of the sponge, I'm just going to blend that in. I love a pinky blush. Like, I really love a pink liquid blush. I love it. The pinker the better. And again, don't worry about it going too much up here. If you need to add a bit more concealer, you can always do that after. Taking the other end, we blended our concealer and foundation with, just blending that all together. For the highlight on the nose, I'm just going to take a bit of the same concealer on a brush like this, and I'm going to put it here flat ways, and then like a line down the bridge of my nose. Very simple, very easy, very basic, and just lightly dab that in. For powder, obviously we're going with Laura Mercier translucent powder because it is my favourite, and that's just that. So I always put a bit in the lid, taking a powder puff. This is from LH Cosmetics. Dab it on, and then underneath my eyes, just push that on. Never wipe, always dab. Same here. And you want to layer that on quite thick. Make sure you're setting all the areas where you get oily. So if you get oily T-zone, make sure you are setting your T-zone. And then I'm just going to take a bit of Be Perfect Lockdown 2.0 powder. This is like the finest, silkiest, softest powder I've ever used. I'm just going to take this brush and get a fair amount on there, and I'm just going to use that to set where I've just set with the translucent powder. I know this is like not the most necessary step in the world, but to me it's necessary, and I'm extra, so do what you will with that information. I just think it makes the face look more lifted, brighter, and a lot more smoother. For contour and blush, I'm going to be using this NARS Summer Unrated Blush Bronzer Duo, and this is Orgasm X and Casino. So the bronzer is in the shade Casino. Just taking an angled brush, just going into the bronzer, and I'm just going to lightly, little circles on the face. Remember, less is more. You can always build it up, but it's a lot harder to take off than it is to build up. Trust me. A little bit here. We just want to look, can you see how like that is it in my face? And then with your powder puff, just take it underneath and just clean up any sort of wonkiness from the bronzer. For nose contour, I'm just going to take a small little fluffy brush, dip it into my bronzer, just the normal one that I've used, and just take that really lightly down the side of my nose and bring it up into the brow, and then here, just all in the same places that we blended the cream contour. Then for blush, I'm just going to take a NARS Orgasm X from the same palette, and I'm just going to put that here. I always like to use a blush with a bit of shimmer in it, just because I feel like it kind of hides multiple sins. Like anything with shimmering just blurs and perfects, I feel like. for highlight, I'm using my favourite, the Bougiest Baddest Best palette. Bad bitch palette. You've got to be using Dior Backstage. So I got the pure 003 pure gold palette. So I just basically take a fluffy brush, mix the 2 lighter shades, so these 2 shades, and then I'll go in with a different brush and mix these 2. So the first 2 shades, I'm just literally, let me get my mirror. I'm just literally small circles. Look at that. Oh, it's the best. And if you want to go really, really high beam of glow, then use a liquid highlighter underneath, but I'll show you that in a different tutorial. Then I'm going to take the 2 darker shades, so this bronzy one and this really, really gold shade, and I'm just going to, like, that is literally it. Done. Water break, always needed. Stay hydrated. If you don't stay hydrated, what are you really doing with yourself? Do you know what I mean, though? Okay, I'm done. So, skin is done. Just to finish off, I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dewy Setting Spray. And I'm just literally going to spray it all over. Am I spraying it in the right? Oh, there we go. I've got a fan blowing behind me, so I've got to get close. Fan it in. And this just helps your makeup to look so flawless, so dewy, just so nice. I love them. I love a setting spray, me. And then I'm going to go with another layer. I'm just going to block the, there we go, block the fan. I've just gone and done this eye, and then I'm going to show you what I did on this eye. But I am going to put some concealer on my eye. So I'm going to use this Huda Beauty concealer on my eye, but I'm probably going to, I'm going to try and do it on camera, but I might have to do it off camera because I've got to hold my lashes out the way because no one wants concealer on their lashes. So you just want to take a tiny little dot. If I can do this on camera, it's a bloody miracle. And then this is my brush. It's so dirty, I don't even care. It is a peaches and cream little blending brush thing. So I'm going to push my lashes down. Right, I'm going to do it in this mirror. Oh my god. I can't believe I'm doing this on camera. So because I'm not doing a really bold look, it doesn't need to be thick. Normally when you see, like, when I'm doing like a bold look, I'll layer this on quite thick, but we're just going. We're going for basic. I'm going to take my Charlotte Tilbury bronzer. This is in the shade 3, I think. And I'm just going to blend that in small circles. And I'm going to connect it to the eyebrow. So I'm blending it here. Bringing it round. Down the nose. Blend it underneath. This is literally the most basic, easiest, my favourite glam because it's just so easy to do. And then just blend out the top. For the next colour, I'm going to be using the Huda Beauty Wild Jaguar palette. And I'm going to be using this cream shade here. Just going to take quite a dense, small, fluffy brush. And I'm just going to put that in kind of like this section of my eye. I don't know if you guys can even see what I'm bloody doing. But I'm doing my best. Blend it out with your bronzer brush, or eyeshadow brush that you use with the bronzer. Lovely. And then underneath, we're just going to take a small little shadow brush. And then I'm going to use the dark shade and just put a tiny bit just along my lash line. And then it's up to you guys really with mascara on the bottom lashes. If you want to do it, you can. If you don't, you're getting on a plane, hun, so don't worry about it. Inner corner highlight, Dior, obviously. The two lighter shades I'm going to mix and just work it in there. The concentration of me today is absolutely brilliant. Mascara on the bottom lashes is Benefit They're Real mascara. Just gonna, do not get this on your lashes, guys, on your, if you've got individuals on, because Lash Tech will tell you off and I'm not taking the blame for it. Oh, my face. Oh, God. Does anyone else pull a funny face when they're doing their mascara? Just me. I feel like you'll definitely do it. That is that done, and then gonna move on to lips. With a baby that has a hair on it. Ew, it's been on the floor because I wiped my hand with it. Anyway, with a baby wipe, you just want to wipe off any excess foundation on your lips. And then I'm going in with my tiny little pencil because I have loved and worn this for, look at the state of it. Look at the fucking state of that. This is MAC Hover, so I'm going in with my MAC Hover lip liner. And you guys know how much I love to overline my lips because I don't have filler, so a girl's got to do what a girl's got to do. Oh. Done. I'm not going to put on a lipstick, I'm just going to go straight in with a gloss. This is my all-time favourite lip gloss. It is by NARS. It's called Turkish Delight because obviously I'm a Turkish Delight, ain't I, babe? So going in and just popping that all over. I feel like it's got a slight colour to it and it just makes any lipstick just look amazing. And that is it, the finished look. Airport ready. So guys, I just want to say thank you so much for watching again my first MUA Monday YouTube series. I know it's a little bit different, but you guys get used to it. And as always, I know that my editing isn't perfect yet, but we will get there and you guys are on this journey with me. So if you like my videos, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and you can find me on all my other social platforms. Basically, it's just my name, @BelHassan, on all my other platforms. So thanks again for watching. See you soon.